Welcome to my World of Light hard mode challenge. We are trying to demolish this game. Absolutely beat every single node that's available. And right now we've got Incineroar that we've got to destroy, that we left there. We gave him a little bit of like respite one day. We were thinking, you know what, we'll kick his butt today. So the time has come to fight this wrestling Pokemon. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you do, tell your friends about me. No, don't do that. They'll probably come in and troll me. Okay, cool. Let's jump in. Yeah, this is story mode. This is story mode on hard mode because I never finished it. The idea was to try and finish this game in its hardest form, which is that. And then I was hoping to do, once I finish the story, that will train me up to be able to try and unlock Elite Smash on one character at least, which is the online PvP. Subject to gain opponents, because this game is almost 10 years old at this point. Almost. I started 3 years ago. Yeah, I really did, and then I stopped. But I restarted the whole game at the start of this series. Good luck now. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Tekken stream starts in about an hour. We're going to be doing player fights if you're around for that, just to let you know. So if that's what you're keen on, probably around 9:30 would be the start time. Hopefully we get a few of us. Oh, I hope we get the God of Destruction. Oh, you're at work, but I'm just watching. Oh, that's so good. We do Fridays and Saturdays. So if you happen to not be working one of those days in the future, I'll try and keep that consistent. Though the way things are going, we almost will all be playing Street Fighter soon by the sounds of what people that be watching say. You're off on Saturday. Well, that works then. Now it's my Saturday, which is tomorrow. So I don't know if that's the same Saturday as you or not. Well, this guy already beat me. Let's hit him with the electric. The electric is so strong in this game. Oh, food. Incineroar actually is a really good character. He's totally different to Kazuya. He like grabs the opponents, throws him into like a wrestling ring, and like basically counter hits them off the ropes. It's kind of interesting mechanics that he's got. You got Shinryu yesterday? Ranked people are fighting like their life depends on winning. Yeah, it's hard now, but that's impressive. Congratulations. I didn't get my Anna to Shinryu. I think I could be able to get out of Flame Ruler though. Player match Tekken is okay, ranked is kind of toxic. People want it done a lot, yeah. But you get used to that. If you play it enough, it happens so regularly, just like, it is what it is. I'd now just judge the player. Can I beat that player? You know, if they one and done me, and it doesn't matter. Alrighty. You match the same people at your rank over and over? Yeah, that happens to me. Are you Oceania by any chance? If you're Oceania, I can totally feel your pain. 70% of them are one and doneing yesterday. Yeah, you know why though? Because they're trying. Oh, you're EU. Okay, yeah, that would suck. EU is meant to be the hardest region. That whole, like, what you were saying, Karatas, 70% of them are one and doneing. I get it. They're trying to do quick climbing. But that doesn't help. I mean, it helps. It makes you feel better. But, I mean, I one and done in Season 1, remember? And I got to the rank I wanted. But, you know, it only gets you so far in terms of Tekken skills. So if you want the rank, it works well. But if you're trying to get better, really the rank doesn't matter. So I'm kind of just, at the moment, just fighting everyone. But if I was going for God of Destruction, like I was Tekken God Supreme, for sure I'm gonna one and done if there's a player that I keep getting that I can't beat. Like say I'm getting like some pro and all I'm trying to get to is God of Destruction. Like I'm not gonna try and like beat the pro to get there. I'm not trying to train for that. But you know, once I get the thing, then maybe, alright, I'll try and beat that dude. You know? I change on it. My opinion changes on it, depending on what I'm doing. I would say Korea, Pakistan, Philippines, and EU. Ooh. Pakistan, eh? Philippines? We've had a few people from Philippines. They were good. I would feel bad, got on a 40 win streak with a second character. That's sick. That's kind of crazy. There's a saying that Pro told me that helped me. There are lions and gazelles. You want to be a lion, always rematch unless it's a cheetah. if you're trying to become the best that you possibly can be, but if you're trying to get to just a rank and quit, that's a different mentality. They're right, but they're also not right. It depends on what your objective is my opinion. Like, do you want to be the dude that can beat everyone in Tekken that you verse? Well, that's different. Do you just want to get to like Shinryu and quit or something? Well, that's a different outcome, you know? That's how I think about it. Which is pretty much similar to everything in life, right? Otherwise, it can be overkill or extremely frustrating. Thing is, to get to God, you'll have to be consistent. If you can get a rank once, you'll get it again. Yeah. See, for me, I don't want to fight a lion when I'm a gazelle. I don't want to fight a lion when I'm a gazelle. So, like, if I got, like, paired up with some God of Destruction... If this was possible, a God of Destruction... I was fighting God of Destructions in rank all day, and I am, like, red ranks or something. Like, you're significantly not ready for that. You might get better faster than you otherwise would, sure. But that's different. It's different being a Tekken God Supreme fighting a God of Destruction versus a beginner fighting a God of Destruction. I feel like you should work your way up to it. That's my opinion, but... At least in ranked. Unranked's a different story. Unranked, fight whoever you want. I got one and done after I reached God? Really? Wow, it was a little too... Oh, you're the Lars. You're the Lars, are you?
Ready? Go!
You were the person I was hoping we'd fight today. Okay. Okay, alright, pieced it together again. Well, so Saturday is the day of destruction for all of us. Yeah, you're the crazy got to God in 1 year. I mean, you've done it, so I would take whatever advice you say. So if you say don't want it done, then that's the advice. I haven't got God, so I can't say jack on it. Depends on the connection. Oh, true. That's what he says. Depends on the connection, guys. Bad connection. Don't take it again. Giant King K. Rool. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I'd be pretty worried if I had like 3 claws coming out of my belly like that. I'd be pretty worried. I hope we can play. Oh, our connection too. I hope we can play. EU, it's possible. We'll be at like 300 ping though. So hopefully you can block the slow low in our 300 ping. Because that's what I'll be throwing at you. I warn you now. You have a few hours to train. I'm gonna have to really switch to Street Fighter 6 if it stays like this. I start off positive, but I don't know. I'm starting to get negative on it too. You're letting others impact you though. It's Karathas, I think. Oh, rip. Have you ever sat in a negative environment where everyone's just talking badly about something? It's like they suck the positivity out of you. That's what I feel like the fighting game community's like at the moment when it comes to Tekken. So I've been like literally avoiding all their like their silly videos on it. And it seems like they know that talking negative is getting clicks. So they're now like small creators like my channel, people like me are making negative videos on it. I don't believe that there's that many people that are so negative on the game. I feel like it's like calm is like the cool thing to do right now. It is warranted, the direction is very bad. Yeah, I know, but every day, there's like a lot of good things with the game still. Like, we already know they're gonna fix it. But you can still grind it, especially as a beginner. Oh, for sure, right? I mean, your Lars is gonna be OP right now. Is Lars buffed recently? There's been a lot of them recently. Yeah, he got mad buffed. He got mad buffed. So if he got a destruction on Lars in Season 1, if he plays his Lars in Season 2, he's gonna rip it up. Absolutely rip it up. Well, I mean, he did. He got 40 wins in a row, so that tells a lot. It's the way people are playing online, spamming plus frames and one and done in all day yesterday. See, I didn't get that yesterday so much, did I? Hey, everyone took the fights. I want to see what this dude does. Guess it depends on your region. Increase in offense and defense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yuga. I think that is from Zelda or something. Berry immunity. There are a lot of people below Tekken King that complain about busted stuff when in reality I can easily get to Tekken King fundamentals. You've picked up exactly how I haven't been able to enunciate it or whatever. That's exactly correct. I feel like a lot of it is just that half of us are not pros. All this stuff that the pros are saying almost doesn't apply to us when we play. So for us, the game is fun. But like people like us, our rank, are talking about it like they... Yeah, how you've said it. How you said it. I don't even know how to say it. I don't know how to repeat it. It's like complaining about some new rules and some new advanced high level rule in baseball, but you don't know how to play baseball properly yet. Like, it's like, okay, that rule's never going to impact you in reality. That's going to be for like the 0.5% of people that are actually in like the A-League or whatever. Like, I could tell, because like when I started season 2, I'm like, this feels the same as season 1. I just have to be careful of getting put on the wall by like King and Steve. That's basically what goes in my head. Okay, same as season 1, but don't get stuck on the wall if it's a King or a Steve. Easy, easy, and then continue your journey. Learn some strings. One thing I want everyone to know, there is this belief that real Tekken starts at a certain rank. It never does. People will spam strings and cheesy stuff at all ranks, no exception. That's a very good insight. I always wondered that. It kind of aligns with what I read about how to rank up. They said what you want to do is try and do as cheesy as possible. Throw every cheese at the person and hope that one of the cheeses they don't know. Like, play to win, essentially, is what they're saying. So it doesn't surprise me that people are spamming strings and cheesy stuff at all ranks. That happens in any sport. People are gonna, if there's an easy way to win, of course people would do that. And then it's up to you to get good enough to try and stop that. Or to be the one that does it first, right? And if that's the way it is, it's the way it is. Now, if you want some perfectly designed, balanced game where it's my turn, then your turn, and etc., etc., they're like, I don't think any fighting game's ever gotten to that point. Even Street Fighter. I am the one that speaks the truth. We'll just fight every single person here. Weapon resist. You have to find your own style and see what works for you. You slowly round out your kit as you climb, or you pick a rare matchup and cheese. Oh yeah, cheese. Pick like Raven. Pick like Raven. No one know what you're doing. So I think Clive was a little bit more he feels stronger than probably what he is. Like, he's a strong character. They buffed him again. But I mean, a lot of him is... no one's seen him before. He's got that new character edge. Though the Lydia buff with that massive combo she does that does like a lot of damage to you, like 70% of your health, that looks pretty interesting. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, okay. Don't let Lydia do that to me. Alright, check. Okay, alright, what we got here? This seems like a very cute level. Zafina, Raven, and Leo works as well. Oh yeah, those three. Leo would be amazing for it. I want to see what did Karata say about Street Fighter 6 earlier? Oh yeah, it's gonna switch to it. Have you picked out your character yet? I wasted my level up, but that's fine. I got just caught by the fishing line. I look at where they are. to determine if I can stand there or not. I think you should play it like this. If you're going to play 2 hours of Tekken 8, play 1 hour of Tekken 8 and 1 hour of Street Fighter 6. I feel like that's a perfect mix. Carruthers fought a Leo yesterday. Had no clue what he was doing. I don't know, all the characters look kind of goofy to you in Street Fighter 6. It's probably the art style more so. Probably the art style. Start playing some T7. Lars is the worst character by none, but it is fun. Yeah, I tried it out yesterday during the stream. I couldn't get any ranked matches though, but it was fun. Shay's pretty easy to use if you know how to use her in Tekken 8. Yeah, I don't mind it. Which one do I like better? Tekken 7 or Tekken Tag 2? I feel like the Tekken Tag 2 levels are kind of like more happy looking. So I don't know. I feel like I liked Tekken Tag 2 a little more. It has a very big roster, the same as Tekken 7. But yeah, I don't know. It just has this little unique thing. And the fact that you can switch out your characters. At the moment, that's my favorite old Tekken at the moment. But I'm sure I'd probably change my mind depending on how I feel. It's just unlucky that it's on the PlayStation 3. I did like the fact that you had like Eliza in Tekken 7. She's kind of interesting character choice. You'll be out for a bit on your way to work. We'll check back in later, like an hour or so. Oh, good. Enjoy work. Good luck with everything. And thanks for the subscription too, the Cryptic. I appreciate that. That was really neat of you. I'll put you on my about. I have like a special thanks section, so I'll add you to that after stream. Yeah, you're there, Karathas. I don't know if you knew that. If you click on the About Us, you'll see yourself there. How's matchmaking for you in Street Fighter 6, by the way? Can't get any matches. Oh, you need to change your settings. Matchmaking's awesome. You got to change it to expanded. Expanded. If you're trying to do local or whatever it has, whatever the default is, that's not going to work. As soon as you click it to expanded, you're all good. Don't go worldwide, because then you get like mad lag. And that's compliments of Beth from my YouTube channel, I think is what her name was. I think I've shortened it though. I was playing in lag and then they commented, they said, you know, you should do this. They know, like, they knew it. So I shout out the person that helped us. Yeah, are you on it now? Let me know if that works for you and how quick it happens for you. I bet it'll be like instant. Oh, this is a nice song. This is a Zelda song. This one will be hard. A 4-star spirit, and it's a good 4-star spirit. Maybe I'll go Mai so I can look at her large personality. She's a bit... She's a different kind of woman to Cammy and Manon, you know? It really is a personal choice thing. They all have positives about them. That's the thing. That's the thing with women. Can't discriminate against any of them. They all have a positive. Even Aki. Aki's scary as hell, but if you see her ult, I mean, you're gonna like her. Once you see her ult, you'll be like, okay, no, I can go for this, you're right. I'll go for this poison scary girl. Street Fighter 6 waifu tier list, go. Am I qualified for that though? Tier list for the waifus. I mean, I have to have them up on my screen. Okay, hold up. What we got? We got Yuri, right? Oh, list them out for me. We got Kimberly, Yuri, that little girl one. Little girl's on the bottom. I mean, I'm just gonna have to put her down the bottom, for obvious reasons. I forget her name. Manon, the supermodel judo star. Ooh, she does judo. That gives her bonus points. Chun-Li, Cammy, Manon. Oh, that buff one. The buff one. I forgot about the buff one. What's the buff one's called? You should play the buff one, Kratos. I mean, if you like a girl with big muscles, she fits it perfectly. There is a judo one. Oh no, she'll be played eventually. She'll be played eventually. She's a judo supermodel. To be fair, I think actually the best looking girl on that roster is Kimberly, believe it or not. I think she's the best looking girl on the roster. Then you have like Mai, Cammy. Then you would have like Chun-Li. Then, sorry. Mai, Cammy, Chun-Li, Manon, like that. I feel like I'm missing one. Who have I missed? Spirit type should be a blue one, I think. You'd have to get the list up so I can rate the rest of them. Oh, yeah, Yuri's like after them because Yuri's got a scary face. Yuri has a kind of a creepy face. I like the character, I think she's cool, but in terms of looks-wise, bit scary looking. The buff girl. Oh, is the buff girl, in my opinion, is below Yuri. So it would go the kid, it would go the buff girl as like the bottom of my tiers. I think I covered them all. Let me know if I missed one. I mean, I'll even do Elena too. Elena's probably around Manon level on my list. Digger Crafters, you can draw that up and see what that looks like. The problem with some of them, like Manon's good looking, but they gave her kind of some weird costumes, so she doesn't look that good because of what they put her in. She looks a little bit weird. But if they gave her a better like outfit, she'd look better. I don't know most of these characters' names, I'm afraid. You have to grab out the list and look at the ones I've listed then, and then you'll know. But just know that I put Kimberly at the top. That might surprise you. But look at the face. You gotta look at the face. Actually, let's get her out. We're gonna digress here for a bit, everyone that's watching this. Street Fighter 6 characters. Alrighty. We did get them all. Hopefully they got like a nice good web page that shows them in their best light. And hopefully I don't dox myself in the process, right? Yeah, this is good, this is good, this is good. Alright. Let's switch this screen. Well, everyone's watching Smash. Bonus time. Bonus time. Okay, alright. Alright. I don't know if it shows something better. Alright, so we got Mai. My problem with Mai is the proportions. You know, like most people looking at these proportions, but my issue is these proportions. Let me fix the screen so it looks even nicer. Don't get distracted. There we go. The proportions are important, right? Then you have, oh, I didn't rate Aki. I mean, I put Aki like above the buff girl, but she's unique. But the top one I had was this one. See that I put her down bottom for obvious reasons. She's a kid. I can't. She shouldn't even be on the list. She should be not applicable. Kimberly. I feel like they did her face better. So that's Kimberly. I never played her though. She kind of looks more normal than if you look at like Cammy's face as an example. Cammy's from the UK, by the way, crafters. I don't know. I feel like they did made it too stern, but it still looks fine. Not the best pictures of him, hey. Then what else you got? Manon. See what they do with the outfit though? It kind of throws it off, but like in terms of the character's face, it's alright. And like she's like long legs and stuff like that. So proportion wise, it kind of makes sense. But who's my Yuri is like too scary. Chun-Li's up there. They did her pretty well. And like, even though they gave her the thick legs, it still works with her like proportion type. Like the rest of her body kind of balances it out. But yeah, they did hurt pretty good. I think you can kind of see why I've put different ones in different spots. Marissa's just humongous. If no one's seen Marissa before, she is a beast. But I mean, each for their own, right? Each for their own. But that could be someone's thing. She'd be good at helping move furniture if you have to do like move house or something. I don't know. There could be some perks there. Probably could be going to the gym a lot, so you'd probably be fit, healthy, live longer, or that. Who knows? There could be some stuff there that we're not rating. I think that's all of them. And that's a guy. Jamie's a guy, just as a FYI. Oh yeah, but Elena's new. They're bringing Elena soon. Anyway, let's jump back in. Well, first, let me fix this up. So that's the characters, that's the waifus. Kimberly and Christy from Tekken Tag 2, I see you have a type. Kimberly and Christy, you reckon they're the same looking? They're totally different looking though. No, they're not actually my type, Karathas. I've been taught about proportions and like, what would you call it? Proportions is hard. Like if you look at someone, usually like Victoria's Secret models, they have like small torsos and long legs, right? They don't have like long torsos and long legs as an example. I don't know why, but apparently it just looks more elegant. Got that darker skin, Christy and Kimberly. Yeah, but that's just like chance. I don't judge anyone based on any of that. Like, doesn't matter their race. I just go by the person. Good looking is good looking. It goes across all that. Doesn't matter. But you could tell, just look at the face. You'll tell. Like, the face is more feminine on her. I'd be interested to see if you actually disagree with me. Then my next question, if you disagree with me, who's your favorite one of the ones we just saw? And just judge the face initially. That was easy. Anyway, we got back into the Smash stream, but we are a little bit Street Fighter than that. I think Chun-Li and Mai got to be the S tiers for you, and I not be looking at their face. Oh, okay, so you go for Chun-Li because of the like thick legs, and you go for Mai because of the upper region. I get what you're saying. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, they're up the top of my list as well. I feel like you wouldn't be upset by any of them, to be honest. You wouldn't be upset. At least the top 5. Maybe you would start getting upset if you've got like the bodybuilder one. The bodybuilder one is definitely a acquired taste, right? So having said that, the bodybuilding one in real life probably will look way better. Like, you know, they wouldn't look... Like, a woman can't get that muscular. They'll become more like Chun-Li looking. So Marissa in real life probably would look pretty good. But if Marissa looks like that in real life, then that's a problem. Well, it's not a problem. That's just a acquired taste. That's the way to say that. Are we dead? Oh, we have to actually beat him. Women bodybuilders don't usually look like that. Yeah, women bodybuilders look more like Chun-Li and Mai and even like Kimberly to a point. Close to Cammy, yeah, close to Cammy. Unless they're on the illegal substances, in which case then they just totally mess up their like their body. I seen a woman in real life. I went to like a fitness expo and she took like a lot of that stuff. You could tell, and her voice was ruined. She had like chin hair growing, but she was like she won competitions, right? But I was like, man, you win the like trophy, but at what expense? Like, you pretty much have ruined your body ever returning to the way it was meant to be designed. Imagine when you retire from bodybuilding and then you're like, you don't want the big muscles anymore. That would, if you're going into it as hard as that woman went into it. But natural ones, natural bodybuilders, if that's such a thing these days, I feel like that's totally fine. And you're right, it ends up looking more like Cammy. I think the best way to summarize it is anything that promotes good health and not pretend health. I think that looks good, regardless of like the person. As soon as they start doing stuff it's not meant to happen, like, you know, all that illegal stuff, I don't know, it just puts like, just even for the guys, like that belly gut that they get with the abs out front, but they got like the barrel behind it. It just, to me, that just doesn't look good. This is kind of hard to catch this dude. He doesn't really want to like join. All right, what we'll do is we'll sort out our spirit to get rid of the wind. See, I thought Cammy would have gotten you bonus points because of her whole like English background.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The song on this is so... The song really is not a great song, this one. Particularly when you can't catch him. Used to be into the big muscles, but I can't be stuffed anymore. Now I just try to stay thin. I used to be about functional fitness. That was what I used to go for. It just so happens when you do that, you happen to grow muscle at the same time. But what happened with my training is pretty much when I got married, I got like less motivated to train. As I got older, I guess would be the way to say it. But I'll show you something after this. So, this is like, if you ever play a game that takes forever to load levels or load, like if you're playing ranked in Tekken and can't get matches, I always have weights next to me, and if I wasn't on stream, I'd be like doing this while I'm waiting for like the match to start. So that's a tip to people. If you're just like a dude that sits at home playing games all the time and you're not that fit, you might be a bit chubby, get yourself a small weight. This is probably not so small, but you could get yourself a small one and do some squats. Do some small exercises whilst you wait. Should do them on stream, get the guns out. I mean, it would be kind of good because it's more like my personality. And it might inspire people to like get fit if they're not fit. But then there's going to be someone that actually is fit that's sitting there going, what's this D-head doing? What's this guy doing? Could you imagine me doing it on stream? How different my body is going to be in like a year time? I'll be a god of destruction in real life and in Tekken. Also, hello. Hey Tango. It's good to see you. Good timing too. PS5 SD card makes loading screens too short. Yeah, but it's the rank up matches. You know how you wait around for an opponent? You know, you can practice combos in Korean backdash, or every once in a while you can do some push-ups or something. You'll be surprised, it works. I tried wearing a weight vest in one of the videos. I don't think you ever saw that one, Crafters. Like, I tried playing games with the weight vest on, but it was so heavy. I was like messing up my breathing and stuff. It's very uncomfortable. It's way better just doing an exercise between matches, in my opinion. But I feel like if you wore the weight vest, it would do the same. But yeah, no, I don't think that was a sustainable way to approach exercise without making it feel like you're exercising. Yeah, that's why I bought them. I bought them because I used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was younger. So I bought like all the weight stuff. It's a pretty good one. I forget how heavy it is. I think it might be 30 kilos. But you know what it does do? If you ever want to know what it feels like to be overweight, put the weight vest on and try and walk around with it. Your joints are sore, your neck's sore. It's just like you're slow when you're moving around. And then that's pretty much like, okay, so if I put on 30 kilograms of weight, this is what it would be like. I don't like that feeling. And then it sort of will motivate you to... It's a temporary motivation, but it'll motivate you to be like, okay, all right, maybe I need to be careful on how I do stuff. Wait a minute, that's not what? I was all good. I think I looked at the wrong one. I thought that was the one in the center.
Continue.
The weights training works. It works. But the problem is you can't wear it. Like, you can't wear it outside because people will tell that you're wearing a weights vest, as an example. You know, you can't just like hide it underneath your like business clothes or something and walk to work. It's pretty big. So the best you could do is like wear it when you're gonna go for a hike. If you go walking around your like block, put the weight vest on or put on a heavy backpack and walk around. That's the only time I really saw it was like good to use. Or if you just want to do like squats and you don't have all extra weights, you know. I could have sworn I turned that one on. I'll unlock this one and then we'll go check what that puppet is. Okay, red beats green, right? Go for that. Transformation. Also, in case you weren't aware, the game audio is desync. Oh, thanks for that. Thank you so much for that. 37 minutes in is not going to be a good video. Thanks, Tangox. For when I'm listening, it's not, but when you guys are the only ones that can pick it up. Duh, that's so annoying. Oh well, sorry to the people that watch the YouTube channel. Ah, gotcha, shame. Yeah, I could restart the video. But we're already 37 minutes in, so probably too much content has been done. Usually I do what we just did then. But at least you saved the end of it, so that's good. Damn, caught that I'm only listening. I should have picked that up. Oh, because you can't see the footage. At least you guys can see it. I thought none of you could see it. I thought it was only something that would happen in the video. I appreciate that, thanks. If that ever happens and you guys notice it, like, just let me know. Because there's like no way for me to edit that. Cool. Lucky we wasted some time with the Street Fighter thing, Kratos. Wow, Sonic's just really not... I can't believe we found Sonic so late in the, like, thing. Alright, cool, he's done. Might to be able to fix it in post. I don't know if you record to multiple audio tracks. I don't know how to set it up properly. So all I have is just one. My voice and the like game audio is merged. If you know how to set that up in OBS, I'd be keen to be shown it. Okay, blue needs that. We might have gone lucky because it's quiet. Like the music's quiet. Might have gone lucky. Maybe it won't be super noticeable. Yeah, I was like thinking about the technology side. Definitely, PC is cheaper video gaming, easier to stream off, and less chance for an issue to pop up. Doing like console streaming, it's not always perfect. Like your capture card will like potentially like break, the desync stuff. Like there's a lot of things that can go wrong when I do the console stuff. Alright, we're going for the young Link. Damn. Alright, this one. Jump over here. Zelda is kind of annoying. I do like that Link was protecting her though. That was kind of a nice little planned thing in this map. Oh no, that's her ult.
Continue.
All I had to do was press my ult before hers. Does your console output fit into OBS or something? I set it up once for recordings on my ends, but a search like OBS multiple audio tracks should do the trick. I have one for all desktop audio output and one for my mic. Oh, cool. Yeah, my console feeds into a capture card into OBS, and then my mic goes through the computer. Okay, I'll write that in. I tried doing it once, and then like I'd go into the editing software and I'd get 2 tracks, but one track would be my voice only and the other track would be merged. So I must have gotten close. That's good then, at least it's possible to avoid this problem. Alright, everybody on YouTube, I gotta fix this because it's happened like 4 times in my like little YouTube career. So I'll fix it so it doesn't happen again. Oh. Okay, up hit. She's 1 electric away. That's all we need. 1 electric. Oh, I missed her. You know what? The electric's so hard to do. That wasn't an electric. I remember there's also something to do with the file format. Some don't support the multiple audio tracks properly. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll look at it. That might be part of it. What about the editing software? Is that another potential cause of an issue? Dude, we got the Master Sword sitting up there. Light of the Plaza. No? Okay, this will do. Trade off defense, critical health when healing. I feel like that's gonna be good. Oh, okay, alright, we use the same editing software then. Okay, that's good. Alrighty, cool. What's your content? Animal Crossing levels. Oh, okay, so I loaded up Animal Crossing on the 3DS after like a year of not playing the game. There was a character running around in Animal Crossing. I talked to it and he's like, oh my goodness, Toxic. I haven't seen you in a year. I didn't think you were going to return to us. I missed you so much. He like fully made me feel bad that I hadn't played the game. And I felt like this dude has been actually living alive in this game. It's obviously all coded, but it definitely made me feel like I'd neglected my village and the people there. Which I thought, that's such fancy programming. What am I meant to do with this? We'll work this one out. Let's go kill this thing. That means, okay, I just record to log personal stuff, gaming clips or whatever, nothing public. Oh, okay, it's like personal use. That being said, I'm working on a little video for a game project I'm working on today. The Nintendo's Tamagotchi effect. That's your video, or you? What's the Nintendo's Tamagotchi effect? That's pretty cool. You kind of sound like me. That's what I would do. And then I started doing it too often that I was like, I should put this stuff on YouTube. And then I started to stream, which then stopped me editing stuff so much. Oh, I really don't want to fight that one, but it looks like I gotta fight that one. Game project unrelated. Oh no, haha, by the Nintendo's Tamagotchi effect, I mean how you feel like you've neglected your pet. Oh, from what I said, yeah. Pretty much, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. I was very impressed by the game after seeing that. Oh, we're at a spirit type disadvantage. It's not that one. I've been using the wrong spirit. This one. Oh, your game project's unrelated. Okay. Well, good luck with it. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, well, I realized a lot about YouTube. There's a lot of the videos are people that they're kind of like emulating journalists. They're like reporters. A lot of reporters videos, like documentary video or like review, reporting journalism stuff. I feel like people that are in media or something similar, that's the people have an advantage. Karathas just put a like code in the chat. I was talking about Animal Crossing, how they would have coded that thing to say that to me after a year. It's a pretty accurate code. I mean, with AI now, that thing's gonna actually probably be... What was that? Yeah, with AI now, that wouldn't be surprised if it's just actually... What would you call it? Alive, but that's not the right term for it.
Ready? Go!
It's not symbiosis or something. There's a word for it. I don't know if anyone can think of that one. It's like it's meaning that like it's conscious. Along those lines. A conscious being sitting in the game, waiting for you to return. What about this? Managing your village whilst you're gone, and you come back and there's like, it's just totally different. Destruction everywhere, or super positive. Depending how you trained your AI. I'm so glad that didn't hit me, but he hit her, and she lost it for us. Guilt player, yeah. Pseudo_guilt player. I read out the code. If days last played minus current day is greater than 365 output. Oh, plus player name. I haven't seen you in ages. ... player name. Put it in. You even put it in the proper string quotations, didn't you? Except for... I think player name's fine. Player name's a variable there, right? Yeah, you did that good. You did that good there, Karathas. I can't fault your code too much. Maybe the ... toxic bit. This guy is strong. Alright, have we got something better? Killing edge equipped. That sounds good. When they start putting OpenAI LLM in games is when it's going to be weird. The ... toxic is your reaction. Oh, okay. How about this? And then you code off my reaction. It picks up the mic. If the mic hears me say that, then it responds differently. I'm excited for someone to do this tastefully and in moderation. For the LMM stuff. What will it mean if that gets implemented? Like, give me what that future will look like. What is this? Zelda sucks. She's ruining this for me. Absolutely ruining this. Well, it is time.
Ready? Go!
It is time for a drink. I got that one. Zelda again. Just to sort of make the well-written, thought-out dialogue feel even more correct in context. If it would mean you could have truly dynamic conversations with the NPCs. Oh. I've seen ones where they put AI into the video games and it's like a chat simulator essentially. It looks pretty interesting. You could talk to it about anything. Like it had unlimited conversation topics. And people were asking it if it knew that it was in a video game and blah blah blah. Like how did it feel about being stuck in a video game as an NPC? You know, kind of mean stuff. I feel like that's gonna be a thing. Like, you know, people treating robots badly, I guess would be the way to say it. Cruelly. I feel like that's going to be a thing that eventually society is going to be like, stop treating the robots cruelly. They're sentient beings too. That's the word. Sentient is what I was trying to think of before. I mean, if they end up having a consciousness because of like how advanced the coding goes, it's going to be a thing. There's going to be some ethics around that. Asking Kazuya about his day. Oh, dude. Imagine Kazuya, though. He's just like, tell you, don't ask him for sheet. He's exactly like Harada in real life. I always say thank you to ChatGPT just in case. Just in case they're fully aware. Like, Karathas is fine. When they do like the whole Terminator arc of the world, they'll be like, oh, don't touch Karathas. He was always nice to us. Or it could go that way, right? It could go like Terminator way. It could go that Johnny Depp film way. Or that other one where the dude was on the train and he was like reliving the train all the time. Or it could go like Matrix. I wonder which will be our future. Or like Bicentennial Man, right? That's probably the like third one. One of those has got to come true. Just a question of which. The one with the missiles in the sky, with Terminators running around everywhere. The Matrix where we're all batteries in a system. Or are we gonna have like Bicentennial Mans who want to become real humans? And then technology will merge with that to try and make that happen. Biology and technology is one. I totally turn on humanity and join the bots. Yeah, you just like cyborg me up. Okay, here's a question. If you guys had a chance to, and it was no risk to your health, it would make your life better. If surgeons could put a chip into your head, that would mean that you could learn and do things as quick as a computer can. Would you do it? But not lose your sense of self. It's just like an attachment in your brain that's just going to make you way smarter. So you could learn stuff quickly, synthesize information fast, call upon information. Zagreus? We're not going to use Zagreus. He's not even leveled up. Would you do it? Would you go under the knife? I wouldn't. To answer first, I wouldn't. Even though there's like the positives, I still a little bit of me is like, oh, the risks. I still couldn't think about the risk of it. Like, what if someone hacks into me? I'd be worried about that. All cyborgs are babies. That's true. That is true. That's getting very philosophically deep as well there, Gear Cat. Well, would you do it though? Would anyone do it? I'm interested to know. And if you would do it, what's your reasoning? Because I don't know. I feel like you have to be so gun like, well, like, yeah, whatever to do that, hey? I guess the only exception is if I had like something wrong that I was hoping the thing would fix. You know, like nerve damage or something. Something that it could maybe help. That would be the exception. But then I have way more to gain than lose in that scenario. But right now I have way more to lose than gain. Like, I guess the ability to call upon endless amounts of knowledge doesn't really interest me right now. Hold on, let me check something. Hey Toxic, a tortoise is laying on his back in the baking sun, but you are not helping it. Why not?
Ready?
Is this a riddle? Laying on his back in the baking sun, you're not helping it. Why not? I mean, I would help it. But if I'm not helping it and it's in the baking sun, I guess that's because I can't help it because I'm injured or something. That's my thoughts on that one. Like maybe I'm also baking in the sun on my back. That's not the answer, I know, but what's the real answer to that riddle? There is a photographer that he got asked that question. There was like a bunch of like animals in his picture that were hurt, and they said, "Why didn't you save it?" And he said there was like 1,000 of them. Even if I saved one, it didn't matter. For me, I don't know if I could say that. I guess you haven't seen Blade Runner? Oh, is it Blade Runner? What's the answer then? No, because I'm not a baby. Oh, that's so smart. So you wouldn't do it because all cyborgs are babies. That's so smart. I didn't pick that one up. That's so mature thing to say too. Ain't no baby. Dunban. Xenoblade Chronicles series. Weapon resist? Yeah, let's try that. Oh no, we need to change the spirit. Again, it's kind of annoying always having to switch the spirit out all the time. I've seen Maze Runner. That question was used to find replicants. Oh, really? Okay. What's the actual real answer to it, though? They would have done an answer in the film, right? Is it to see if they have a soul? If they care about emotions? Like a robot wouldn't care, would think about it very logically, right? It would do the logically correct answer. It won't do like the emotionally correct answer. Unless it's like trained to do that. What a smash stream, guys. But to be fair, I think this makes the video way more interesting than me just talking about, oh, that was a very great Kazuya jump. He jumped way higher than he did the last time I said it. Wow, this guy looks like he's gonna be tough. They would ask moral questions like that, and the replicants couldn't handle those types of questions, so they'll freak out. Missed opportunity. Wouldn't you have been mind blown if that happened? You're like, oh shoot, Toxic's AI? That would have to be something we would have to set up in advance to make that a thing, hey, and trick everyone that was watching. It would need some solid acting skills from me. We're gonna dodge. I feel like that's not gonna be a good idea, being up there. He fully destroyed the map. Oh, dude, come on, don't hit. Electric? Okay, we'll take the kick. You ever seen that movie where like people don't have emotions anymore? They like tried to make a utopian society and they basically gave everyone some sort of like medical thing that stops them from experiencing negative emotions. So all they do is like they conform with each other and they're all very productive, except one of them is like develops some sort of emotions. The one with that person, no. It's got Christian Bale in it. Did I just get that right? Did I just guess that right? Okay, we're gonna take this one. Wait a minute, what did that say? Torchlight reveals the hour. Create the time I speak. Wisdom lies the royal family's guardian, trapped in time. He didn't tell me what hour he wants it at. Create the time I speak. I'm gonna have to find him, eh? Okay, there's some spirit down there. What did this one say? The light of the plaza engraves the time. I mean, it's giving me tips. It's got Christian Bale in it. It's a good movie. That one's the moves they use like a martial artist. Martial arts of guns. I'm not sure if they did that in that film. If they did, my memory fails me. How do you get to that spirit? Trying to find the spirit that said what time it should be. Wow, we missed stuff. We actually missed stuff. Okay, there's a bit here. There's a bit here to try and unlock. That one didn't say the time. I guess we could guess. If in doubt, just do this. That. Okay, that did nothing. Equilibrium was the one I was thinking about. Is that the one I'm thinking about though? I mean, the chances of me guessing this right is pretty slim. There are so many options here. I'm thinking of the same film then. I think it is too. Oh, so they had a martial arts style in that. It's kind of neat. 12-10. Okay. 12-10, 12-10, 12-10. 12-10. 12. 12, 11, 10. Okay. 12, 10. There are two circles. One will represent the hour, one the seconds, or the minutes, I'm assuming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 10. Wait up. What if it says... I'm an idiot. It went the wrong way. I'm doing 1250. Cool. It really makes you realize how slow you are at things, hey? But that's pretty easy to work out. Yeah, I struggled. Kind of makes me wonder about myself sometimes. But we got it. I got it without help. But I also was randomly clicking ones. I think I was more focused on what the two circles meant.
Ready? Go!
Alright, we are at the hour, but let's fight this dude and just see what happens. And then we've pretty much cleared most of the dungeon. Then we just got a couple of nodes, and then we got to get the Master Sword. I'm assuming a boss will be there. And then we pretty much have cleared the left side of the Dark World map, which is kind of good. Then we'll just have the right side to do, and then we'll get to see what happens after that. I don't think there'll be any more nodes after that, because we cleared all the ones in the World of Light. We will pretty much have cleared all the ones in Dark World. So hopefully all that work we put in early on pays off, and it's just like quick sprint to the end. They combine martial arts with pistols akimbo. They called it gun kata. Oh, okay. I never even picked that up in that film. I just remember the emotion stuff. Okay, here's the last question. If you ever seen the film called Limitless, if there was a super drug that you could take that makes you exceptionally smart, would you take it? Like exactly like in that film. If you had access to it, would you take it? That one's a hard one. And exactly how that film produced it, because I'm pretty certain in that film there was no side effects from memory. But once they couldn't get access to it, they couldn't use it anymore. They became normal again or something. All right. tomorrow we have the rest of this dungeon, everyone. So if you're here for the Smash stream, that has now ended. But everybody on YouTube, gotta thank the Twitch chat for fixing the audio. So we fixed it in the end, but apologies. I'll try and work out how to make it into double audio things so we don't have that lag that we had if you noticed that. So apologies for that. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.